Good day, I'm Carrie-Ann Smith and this is your GIS News for Wednesday, September 27. Government has pledged the Jamaican equivalent of $100,000 each to the redevelopment funds for Dominica and Antigua and Barbuda. The countries were severely impacted by the passage of Hurricanes Irma and Maria. In making the commitment, Prime Minister Andrew Holness also announced that the Jamaica Defense Forces Disaster Assistance Response Team DART has been deployed to help recovery efforts in Dominica. He says the 120-member team has been deployed in 3 phases, which started Tuesday and will continue on Wednesday.
This team will be assisting Dominica with security and distribution of relief supplies, the provision of limited medical care, basic engineering work with light tools and equipment, inclusive of debris removal and construction of improvised shelter, logistics management, conducting damage assessment, and recovery planning.
The Prime Minister was speaking in Parliament on Tuesday. Mr. Holness also announced that Colonel Jamie Ogilvie of the JDF will lead a 4-man technical and advisory support team to Dominica. The team will help to restore the integrity of Dominica's national security systems, as well as develop a recovery and rebuilding plan.
Jamaica has always leaned forward to help our neighbors in need, and alongside the OPM, the JDF has always delivered this capability on behalf of the people and government of Jamaica.
In the meantime, Prime Minister Andrew Holness is reiterating his call for the inclusion of disaster resilience, recovery and adaptation systems in the region's tourism industry. Citing tourism as one of the few sectors in which the Caribbean has competitive and comparative advantage, Mr. Holness says the region should do more to make it sustainable. And the Prime Minister says his administration remains committed to environmental protection through sustainable growth and development.
Jamaica also is taking a holistic approach to plan development, recognizing the connections and the need to fix where necessary, whether infrastructure, safety and security, legislation. And yes, we recognize the need to bring our energy costs down and to continually improve our human resources, and seeking to optimize for success as a leading and internationally competitive destination.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness was speaking at Monday's opening of AM Resort's latest hotel development, Breathless Resort and Spa in Montego Bay, St. James.
You now have 6 hotels in total, approximating almost 1,500 rooms, representing an investment of over $300 million. This is a true sign of confidence in Jamaica.
The acquisition of Alpart by Jikwan Iron and Steel Company JISCO has been finalized. The deal was sealed with the signing of 3 agreements between JISCO and Transport and Mining Minister Mike Henry during his recent visit to China. The document signed includes the establishment, fiscal regime and agency, and land use agreements. The agreements between the government of Jamaica and JISCO outline the conditions of ownership, operation and build-out of the Alpart Alumina Works at Nain, St. Elizabeth. In a release, Minister Henry said the signing formally unlocks the inflow of an additional $1 billion in investment and the creation of another 800 direct and high-paying jobs. The Ministry of Industry, Commerce, Agriculture and Fisheries has secured markets in China for the export of Jamaican aquatic products. The undertaking was formalized on Friday with the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding with Portfolio Minister Carl Samuda and the People's Republic of China. Under the MOU, the 2 countries will promote the export of lobsters, conch and other aquatic products. Minister Samuda said the next step is the establishment of conditions for the export of the fisheries product into China in accordance with international regulations.
This may include a risk assessment if necessary. All matters relating to the monitoring, inspection and quarantine regulations will be agreed to by the parties. Related products can be exported to China after completion of the requisite enterprise filing regulations and meeting other requirements.
And finally, as the country observes World Tourism Day, Portfolio Minister Edmund Bartlett is in Doha, Qatar, promoting Jamaica's tourism sector. The visit also supports Jamaica's hosting of the United Nations World Tourism Organization UNWTO conference in November. During his visit, Minister Bartlett will present at a think tank, the official event marking World Tourism Day, focusing on tourism as a means for enhancing cultural preservation and mutual understanding. The tourism minister will also meet with Qatar's Prime Minister. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Carrie Ann Smith. Thanks for watching.